Hello, duckies, and welcome back to Queen's Wish 2. My name's Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So, last time we kind of had a fail moment. Which, I mean, it happens, you know. Can't really be helped much. Alright, let's see. What do we have to do here? We have to upgrade a port. We don't have barracks, we don't have a distillery, we don't have bakery. Let's do a fort upgrade because that will help overall. And then while I have the extras, I'm gonna get the distillery. And we'll put that in one of the buildings. I think the guard tower here. Oh, we can now dedicate this fort to a sort of production. It is focused on knowledge. Each, let's see, I have two. Discount all shops, but I want. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, I think this space is empty. Can I put the distillery here? Yes. Okay. Let's see, was there anything here? Actually, let's go and turn in what we need to turn in at the Tower of the Erdico. There's somebody I need to turn something into. I don't know where, and I don't know why. But there's somebody. Okay, maybe not on this level. Maybe it is on this level. I repaired your gate. So I can see we're so grateful we didn't doubt you. Hope you didn't run into anything too troublesome. Mixed monsters, illusionary horrors, a drake. So nothing troublesome at all. That is a relief. Such perils tend to appear when the Erdico are around. That's why I try to stay in my office and I don't go poking my nose around. Okay, who is it? I need to check out. I need to check in with. Who is it? Who? I'm not sure. Maybe someone upstairs. I don't know. Someone back here, maybe, I don't know. Anybody at all. Researcher. was it? Harvester? No one's enemies to no one's. Oh, I've got a passphrase. It's a long silence. At first, you aren't sure if the Arid heard you. Then he speaks. He is intense, quiet, and terse. Help has come. The Arids were creating a new weapon, the Harvester. The Geldnas, the assassins, are trying to take it from us. We have no defense against them. We need help. What is the Harvester? I'm not sure. I haven't seen the plans. The plans were discovered. The originals were destroyed. A copy was made. While he speaks, the Arid doesn't look away from his shade. It is thought to be a mighty weapon. Nobody has made it. The Geldnas wants to own the secrets. They can't steal it. Who created the Harvester? I don't know. I don't know where the original plans were found. Who made the copy? Who destroyed them? I found out about the plans. I sent Sikaris to find out help. You were found. I will take responsibility for action. Why was the Harvester created? The Arids have always made weapons for the Rokash. It is one of our great tasks. We are greatly respected for our ability to arm our people. Yet the Harvester, the plans were made and lost. Where is the Harvester? It has never been made. Soon it will be, if the Geldnas have the plans. Made without controls, without being watched over by the Erudiko, without the approval of the Hylithans, without control. I am an Arid, and I say this is not permitted. Are you telling me any of this seems like a row matter? The Arid made the Harvester, therefore honor commands we control what it is done with it, not the Geldnas. However, I can't leave this tower. If I do, the Geldnas will see me dead within days. So I'll look for help until I find it. What help do you want from me? There are scrolls, designs for the Harvester, a mighty weapon, or so the papers told us. Never made, but now it is desired. The plans are not far from here, held safely. You need to find them before the Geldnas assassins steal them. Bring them to me. Why would I want to do this? Because you should not want them in the hands of the Geldnas? Such power will be turned against Haven, leading to war. I do not hate Haven. You have more knowledge than us, so you are worthy. If the Erudiko has this knowledge, it will be controlled. Why wouldn't I keep the designs for myself? You could, but then the Geldnas would try to steal them. This is danger. War. You won't be able to use them either. We Erudiko have our own codes and languages. Paper will make no sense to you. Where can I find the designs? In a place where I can't go without being killed. They are in the Krannis Woods, the south, I believe. They're held by Druid and Huli. Tell her that I sent you, and she will give you the records. Where is she? I don't know. She moves around a lot, both for her studies and to avoid the Geldnas. I know that she's trying to learn how to replant dead groves. If you find the remains of any dead sacred groves, that would be a place to search. Alright, I think I know where I need to go for that. There was a certain grove that had a tree house. It's not the pass. Was it the Mist Glade? Yeah. Ladder in the middle of the tiny clearing. You look up and see it enters the bottom of a treehouse. Tiny little structure is very well concealed. The foliage obscures it unless you are Directly below it, you think you hear a shout and a thud coming from overhead. It is quiet, so you have a hard time hearing it over the rustling of trees. Then there's only quiet coming from within. Aha! I was sent by Arid Fahalas. I need the plans for the harvester. For a moment, Druida Adhul, yeah, looks terrified. Just a moment. You see a tiny motion out of the corner of your eye. Druid claps her hand to her neck. Then she turns pale and starts to gasp. Are you alright? She twitches and makes little gasping noises. Her hand falls away, revealing that her neck has a little dart in it. You hear someone chuckle behind you, a woman with a deep voice. Who are you? You turn and find yourself facing 5 Rokash warriors. They were in the room when you entered, but some strange magic kept them concealed. Their leader is a woman with a long, wicked sword in one hand and a long tube in the other. She has the calm, precise movements and cold eyes of a trained killer. I am Viola of the Geltnas. You are interrupting the private business of the row. She lifts a flap of the satchel held from her belt. You see an old Callum scroll inside. Fortunately, we are done. We will go. Will the druids die? I certainly hope so. The Geltnas don't appreciate having our time wasted. Looking for the plans for the harvester. They belong to the Geltnas now. Who are the Geltnas? We are the Assassins Guild of the Rokaj. For centuries, Haven has been wise enough to leave us to our business. Please keep making the correct decision. Demand that you give me that scroll. We have discussed what to do if the situation emerged. Please be assured that the Geltnas has had a lot of debate about it. We really carefully considered it. Anyway, we decided that if this happened, best thing for us would probably be that you die. No. Darn it. I'm just having all the issues here, aren't I? Let's try something else. Building materials. No, wait, maybe that's not it. Ah, slimes. Wonderful. Giant slime. There we go. Giant slime down. Is that it? That certainly seems like it. Oh, wait. There's another building. Let's go and make sure that this building doesn't have anything lurking in it. It does. Oh, wait. I remember now. You've already poked this jar, seal it, and there's nothing in there. Yep. Okay. Now we can report this to somebody in Azim. Where they are in Azim. Honored Ricks. Head of the Stonework Guild. Fairfax Quarry has been reclaimed. Tell the tale to a fascinated audience of stoneworkers. Honored Ricks is overjoyed. You will be happy to know that the situation has improved. The clan who owned that quarry, a bunch of them died in a cowboy raid. The rest fled. The quarry belongs to us now. I will make sure you get all the finest stone. As for me, I will make sure it is run well. Cousin, this is the beginning of a great work. A new empire of stone in the road. We will be partners in a mighty enterprise. Maybe calm down a little. Oh yes, of course, you have other work to do here, don't you? Well, keep it in mind. You could have an amazing side business here. Excuse me, I'm going to get back to work. I have to hire guards and get them out there before anyone tries to steal the claim of the princess. Not that they would dare. Alright. Goody. I have a Clayton. Alright. To go north. Just cover as many as we can. Wander through this maze of narrow valleys, though you are usually in the shade, it is still painfully hot. A lone road climbs up the Malachite passes, but it is free of travelers. Some pebbles rattle down a cliff behind you. Animals out of sight cry to each other. You aren't fooled. Someone is tracking you. Sound of horns echo up the valley. You hear battle cries. They seem like they're coming from all directions. The raiders of the row have emerged from hiding. They are hunting you, attempting to win glory with an act of courage. If they realized who they are stalking, they would probably rethink their strategy. The main road through the Malachite Pass is blocked by a huge fortification. It started to crumble with decay many long years after raiders swarmed the low dugout. Now a huge mob is clumped at its base. You can see hordes of wolves clawing at the walls and looking for a way in. You wonder where the walls came from. The row are forbidden from building fortifications like these. They lost that privilege when the Great Uprising was put down. You can see a banner flying from the top of one of the ruins. It is the symbol of Haven. That might explain why the walls are here. If you want to get a closer look, you have to carve your way through a mass of invaders. Well, I mean, better to face the invaders than trying to face the people behind us. Malachite Pass widens out into a broad, flat valley here. The air is bitter cold, and the blowing sand still makes it hard to see far. You are able to tell that you have stumbled onto a fresh battlefield. There's a huge tower to the northeast, protected by a thick bulwark of stone. To see exactly what the tower is, you will need to get closer. To the northwest, the field has been overrun by wolves. They are there in great numbers, snuffling around the walls and looking for a way to breach the tower. Considering how torn up the field is and how much waste you smell, this siege has been going on for some time. You realize that you aren't quite sure what is happening here. The Rasa of the Lodaga will be in Azam. Perhaps we can add some clarity. Or we just, go in. You're a lot closer to the walls now. They are built of stone. They look entirely new and only slightly damaged by the people attacks of the Koals. At first, it is strange that they are here. The Ro aren't allowed to build this sort of fortification. Then you note the strange quality of the stone. The blocks are all identical and lined up with mathematical precision. They aren't entirely natural. They look like the work of one of Haven's skilled magical engineers. The raiders have been wearing them down, using logs as battering rams. You hear howling to the northwest. Shading your eyes against the wind and sand, you can see some shaggy figures lopping towards you. The sentries of the Koalos have seen you. Yeah. We're gonna need to deal with those guys faster. Stop hitting her! Another part of the colonists run towards you through the sand. They emerge from a ruin to the northwest. You're now single-handedly attempting to lift the siege of Malachite Keep. Normally, you would send a small army to do this sort of thing. Instead, this is a good opportunity to show the road the full power of the royalty of Haven. Whatever happens here, the story is sure to spread. Hopefully, it'll have a happy ending. We'll go just standards. Okay. Alright. Flinger. Okay. We've got to get the touched and the flinger. Oh boy. That's gonna be an interesting one. We've got a Kabor. Kabor. Trying to deal with the smalls without having to bring in the big guy yet. It's too late to turn back now. The big guy's gonna come and get us, oh yeah. Let's do this. There's more littles. Of course there's more littles. Hello, Kabor. Fancy meeting you here. Distraction. Oh. Didn't need the distraction. Okay. Go here, and then go... Yep, there's more. Oh gosh. Why do they have... Why is there a druid with them? Oh no. No, 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 no. You find a small filthy camp. The beasts laying siege to the tower are controlled and commanded from here. At least, that is what you have to guess. You face the only human you have found outside the walls, the woman of the Kranas. If you had to guess, she's surrounded by Kabis, yet they haven't torn her to shreds. Some powerful magic is at work here, though you can see on her no signs of where it comes from. She points at you. You will not end the siege so easily, Havenite. I will kill you, and then we kill your warriors. Your flesh will feed the plants of the earth. This isn't gonna go well. Restoring rain. Restoring rain. No, not a spider. Seriously? You want to play dirty? I'll play dirty. Seriously. Nope. Can't do it. Okay. Alright, and then... No! Don't let them heal. Ugh. The druid commanding the caboose has been slain. You search for her for clues, trying to figure out why the mindless monsters have been acting on her direction. You find nothing. This is still a triumph. The siege has been lifted. You can now find a way into the soldiers of Haven and relieve them from their vigil. Once I destroy the rest of these things that are out here, trying to cause all the troubles. Okay. Take these, might as well take all this stuff. Let's go make sure there isn't anything sneaking about. As you return from your victorious battle, you hear a cheer to the east. You turn in time to see some of the walls keeping you out melt away as if they were made of wax. The Havenites have opened a gap in their defenses. You may enter the camp of your warriors. Oh, this way. At last you reach the Havenite camp. There are only 8 soldiers here, and they are so thin and exhausted you're amazed they held out this long. When they see who you are, they all but their mage rise and give you a hearty cheer. Outnumbered many to 1, the warriors of Haven held off the assault. It is a heartening reminder of the training and determination that has made Haven one of the great powers of the known world. This is a safe refuge. You're able to rest. The captain of this tiny force walks slowly forward to greet you. He is hungry, exhausted, and bearing several minor wounds. He summons up a last bit of inner resolve to greet you. These soldiers will not appear weak before their princess. He gives you a smart salute. Welcome, princess. I am Captain Maxwell Morgan. I apologize for the sloppy state of our camp. We've had a bit of bother lately. We thank you humbly for your aid. Well met, Captain. You have done well. Thank you, Princess. Your arrival is very welcome. We never lost hope that someone would relieve us someday. Now the pass is almost retaken. Only one job to do. How'd you get stuck here? Our orders were to hold the tower. We formed a defensive perimeter around it to the west. We expected small raids. We didn't expect a full, highly directed horde of Kabis. When we saw them, we fought towards the tower to adopt a better defensive position. By that time, the row had fled and the raiders had taken the tower. What do you know about the raiders? There's a large number of Kabis. They seem to be led by a small number of row, perhaps low-duggins, perhaps not. Yes, I know. Humans actually commanding Kabis. I wouldn't have believed it unless I saw it with my own eyes. Who sent the raiders? Oh, wait. Who sent the raiders? I'm afraid we never got a chance to converse with them. If we ever chat, I promise that will be the first thing we ask. This sort of casual attitude is normal among Havenites more, no matter what their relative rank. How'd you get support from the governor? Oh, did Governor Ada send support to us? Did he lift a finger to keep us from getting slaughtered? I'm afraid not. Is that unusual? Normally, we're used to getting proper support from our commanders in times of war. Governor Ada was obviously distracted. It's not my place to question him. Alright, so we'll pick up the conversation with Captain Maxwell Morgan in the next episode, guys. So thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!